Instagram. It's not just about the photos anymore. If you're serious about growing your brand, connecting with your audience, or driving action, your caption can make or break your post. In this video, we're diving deep into how to write engaging Instagram captions, the kind that grab attention, stop the scroll, and spark real connection. Whether you're a business owner, content creator, influencer, or just someone who wants to level up their Instagram game, this video is for you. Let's begin with the first step. Step 1. Know your audience. Before you write a single word, you have to know who you're writing for. Are your followers teenagers who love humor? Are they fitness lovers, mums, entrepreneurs, or fashionistas? The tone, the vocabulary, even the emojis you use should all reflect the mindset and interests of your ideal follower. For example, if your audience is into wellness, your captions might be gentle, encouraging, and informative. If you're targeting Gen Z, you might lean into bold humor, slang, and memes. Key question to ask yourself: what does my audience care about right now, and how can I meet them there? Step 2. Start strong with a hook. You only get the first 2 lines to grab attention before Instagram cuts off your caption with more. This is where most people go wrong. They start with a bland sentence, a filler, or something generic. But if the first 2 lines don't intrigue your audience, they'll never hit more. Here are a few caption hook formulas that work wonders. Ask a bold question. What if I told you I used to be terrified of posting selfies? Make a statement. This post might get me cancelled, but I have to say it. Use numbers. 5 mistakes I made when I started my business. Start with suspense. I've never told anyone this before. Your goal here is to ignite curiosity, so the viewer feels compelled to keep reading. Step 3. Tell a story or deliver value. Once you have their attention, it's time to connect or provide value. This is where the meat of your caption lives. You can go in 2 directions: storytelling or value delivery. Let's start with storytelling. People love stories. They create emotion, connection, and memorability. A good story can be about a moment you failed, a lesson you learned, something funny that happened, or even a behind-the-scenes look at your life. A good story has a beginning, a moment of tension, and a takeaway. Here's an example. 2 years ago, I almost gave up on my dream business. I was broke, burned out, and working 2 jobs just to survive. But then something shifted. And here's what I learned. See how that sets the scene? Now let's talk about delivering value. This works well if your content is educational. You can use your caption to teach something, like, here are 3 ways to boost engagement in your stories, the number 1 mistake beginners make when starting a podcast, and how to avoid it. If you struggle with self-doubt, try this simple mental shift. Give them something useful, something they can apply right away. Step 4. Be human, not perfect. Let's be real, Instagram used to be all about polished perfection. But today, people want authenticity, vulnerability, humor, real life. The best captions sound like a human being wrote them, not a robot or a corporate boardroom. So write how you speak, use contractions, add personality. If you'd say it to a friend in a voice message, it's probably perfect. For example, instead of writing, our team is excited to announce the launch of our new product. Say, y'all, it's finally here and we're freaking out. Meet our new baby. See the difference? It feels alive. Step 5. Use line breaks and emojis. Strategically, Instagram captions are visual. A wall of text will instantly turn people away. Attention spans are short, and users scroll quickly. To keep them engaged, your captions should be as digestible as your visuals. Break your caption into short, scannable chunks. Think 1 to 2 sentences per paragraph. This makes your content easier to read and more inviting. White space is your friend. It helps guide the eye and prevents overwhelm. Use emojis strategically. They draw attention, convey emotion, and break up text. A well-placed emoji can replace words, add personality, or highlight key points. But don't overdo it. Stick to 2 to 4 per caption for maximum impact. You can even use emojis as bullet points in a list. Like this: 3 reasons I love morning routines. They ground me. They reduce stress. They help me stay focused. Neat, easy to read, and engaging. But don't overdo it. Use emojis to enhance, not overwhelm. Keep it authentic. Your caption should match your brand voice, whether it's witty, inspirational, or casual. People connect with realness, so avoid sounding overly polished or robotic. By optimizing your captions for readability and engagement, you'll hold your audience's attention and make your posts more effective. Step 6. Ask a question to encourage engagement. The Instagram algorithm loves engagement, and a great way to get people to interact with your post is to ask a question at the end of your caption. The question should feel natural, not forced. Here are some good examples. What's your go-to way to reset when life feels chaotic? Have you ever felt this way too? Let me know. Tell me your favorite travel memory in the comments. Avoid yes or no questions unless they're fun or playful. Aim for questions that invite a small story, an opinion, or a personal reflection. Step 7. Include a call to action, CTA. Every caption should have a purpose. Are you trying to get people to comment? Share. Click the link in your bio. Buy something? You have to tell them what to do next. Some common CTAs include: double tap if you agree. Save this post so you don't forget. Tag a friend who needs to hear this. Click the link in my bio for the full story. DM me the word START to join. Your call to action can be simple, but it should be clear. Step 8. Use hashtags wisely. While hashtags aren't technically part of the caption writing process, they still matter because they can extend the reach of your post. Don't just throw in 30 random hashtags. Use ones that are relevant, specific, and varied in popularity. A good strategy is 5 niche hashtags, 5 moderately popular hashtags, 5 branded or personal hashtags, and if you want to keep your caption clean, place your hashtags at the end or in the first comment. Step 9. Edit ruthlessly. Your first draft might be too long, too wordy, or just not that engaging. And that's okay. The magic often happens in the editing. Trim the fluff, remove repeated ideas, tighten the hook, strengthen your CTA. You want your caption to feel like it was crafted with care, not just rushed and posted. Here's a simple editing checklist. Is the hook strong? Is it easy to read? Does it feel human? Does it give value or spark emotion? Is there a question or CTA? If the answer is yes across the board, post it. Bonus tips to make your captions stand out. Let's finish with a few pro-level tips that can take your captions to the next level. 1. Match your caption to your content. If your photo is playful, don't use a serious caption. If your reel is emotional, your caption should reflect that mood. 2. Use storytelling frameworks. Start with a hook, build tension, deliver the lesson, wrap it up. A simple structure makes a big impact. 3. Experiment with voice and tone. Try different styles: humorous, poetic, bold, vulnerable. See what resonates most with your audience. 4. Save your best captions in a swipe file. When inspiration strikes, jot it down. Build a library of ideas you can pull from later. 5. Look at analytics. Check which posts got the most engagement. Study the captions. What worked? What didn't? Final thoughts. Writing great Instagram captions is both a skill and an art. At first, it might feel awkward or time-consuming, but the more you write, the better you'll get. And over time, your captions will become a powerful tool, not just for growing your audience, but for building real, meaningful relationships. Remember, great captions are rooted in clarity, personality, and purpose. So next time you post, don't just throw something random in the caption box. Take the time to write something worth reading. Because in a world full of noise, your words, your real, thoughtful words, can be the thing that makes someone pause, smile, reflect, or click follow. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and leave a comment below sharing your favorite Instagram caption tip or your biggest struggle when writing one. See you in the next video.